We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Reaching for stars. I wonder where you are.
Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone, I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect.
Hey, what's going on everyone? This is JoeYoursTruly back in another live stream. Probably the last live stream for this season, because in about 2 weeks we're gonna be onwards and upwards to season 3, which is gonna be a very exciting season. A lot of big changes is coming up, so very excited for when the meta officially announces to you guys what you guys will be getting in season 3. But how is everyone doing on this fine Wednesday day? So for today, we're gonna be kind of like, of course, be testing new stuff on the patch. I want to try to do yesterday, but I had some stuff come up, so I couldn't live stream yesterday. So we just kind of like waiting it today, because patch is still fresh. There's probably some stuff we haven't yet to kind of try out ourselves. So you guys already saw the Collide, which you guys changes in the jungle with whole kind of like kit. I already did like Shimby and Sparrow, so I'm trying to look at other heroes like Greystone I haven't really touched in a while. I wanted to go see him. I want to also touch on Grux because he technically got buff, so he feels a lot better in the late game. Zeros of course got those adjustments, so I want to give Zeros a shot, but I did a lot of Zeros recently, so I kind of want to hold off for later, but as far as I'm aware, he's still very, very solid in the off lane. But it's always good to revisit him and kind of see what kind of build feels best on him. Yeah, new UI is going to be really big because once new UI is implemented, that's when they can work on a lot of other features like mastery systems and all that progression stuff, because a lot of that's tied to UI. There's a lot of features we have yet to get that's just tied to that UI stuff. So UI will be kind of foundation for all the new features we'll be getting in Season 3 and beyond. But yeah, my live streams, when I do them, it'll be actually later in the day because technically I start work at 6 AM Eastern time and get off at 3 PM. It's kind of like because of course Amessu is a more UK based company, so that me who lives in North America, I need to like have a little different like start time, I guess I'm trying to say. So this works out because this means that I have the rest of my afternoon still intact to do stuff. But when I do live streams, it won't be like the 12 o'clock anymore because I'll be technically still in work. So also means my live stream might be on the shorter side because once we get closer to the dinner evening time, that's when I have to usually head off. So hoping we get at least 3 games. I think that's the amount of games I can probably do today before I probably have to head off. So my streams will be on the shorter side, but it should be a good opportunity to talk with you guys, hang out, and catch up on what's good and new. So right now just doing of course queue simulator, that's just how it is. Once you get to higher elo brackets, it takes a little bit longer to find players of your similar brackets. Oh, we got a queue bar. So I think I'm going to be trying to do offlane just because the top of my head, that's probably the one role that I have quite a few champions I want to go test in that role. But I have other ideas. I might be either doing this live stream or doing it on my own recording, you guys might see. I'm trying to also like catch up on like other heroes because I definitely have been having a lot of fun doing fun off-meta stuff, but I haven't done any like more serious builds in a while, so I need to sort of catch up on that, especially when hero changes, need to reevaluate the performances and the meta, right? So, for offlane, I'm kind of wanting to either Greystone or Grux to start off. It will just mostly depend on who I think I'm gonna get in my matchup. Hey, welcome to JoeYoursTruly Club. You're a truly enjoyer. Thank you so much for the membership, my friend. How you doing? Very generous of you. Oh, and thank you, F6. Yeah, this is always like my Hawaiian style shirts as always. Let me fix the color on this. I don't think I've worn this in a while, so it's kind of like, that's why I have like 10 plus shirts. Just so I can kind of go through and keep things fresh. Kinda looks like I need to go Greystone this game because we have a very squishy team comp. I mean, yeah, I think I'll do Greystone because the build I have in mind on him is gonna be sort of a tankier build anyways. I don't want to like mirror the steal if that's an offlane steal, so I kind of don't want to do steal at the moment. I haven't done steal in 5 minutes, so that's something I want to try and go into eventually. I'm not sure if I want to do a standard build on steal or try to do one of my mage builds again on him for the funsies. So memberships on YouTube, it's sort of like the Twitch subs. Well, when you do memberships, the most basic unlock is you get the emotes that exclusive to the channel, but of course it's a way to support content creators. So I have all my perks essentially on the first tier, and then all the other tiers is just there if you want to show for the support. It's just totally optional. Like all this is totally optional, so that's why I try to have all my unlocks in the starter like membership, like the lowest one I can find. Alright, we are gonna get into a game right here in a sec. Alright, so what I have in mind today is, for those who saw my videos last week, I've been saying that Bonesaw Skyspell is, in my opinion, one of the strongest item combos in the game, especially when you slap that on boosters. And so like doing that on Sailors feels really good. Of course, it's always been good on Chimera, but also I think you can literally just slap on any basic attack bruiser like Grux, and in this case Greystone, that we're gonna be actually trying out today. And so I tried Titan's Quest or Sypher's Mentor. Like usually do Symphi's Mentor with this build, but I kind of want to go Marksman Quest because this is very base attack heavy, and getting that Viscer Raider can really help out DPS increase. Because when I was doing it, I was super durable, but I didn't necessarily have as much damage as I like when I was doing my tests on this build. So I kind of want to do the same build, but instead of Sypher's Mentor, I go Marksman Quest because I really want to get Viscer Raider so I can actually more reliably like DPS down people. Is kind of like what I'm trying to do right here. Oh, it's Pinsel mid, so Nitro. Yeah, so this is actually pretty more stack logic because I think Cole, that's one Cole who's a really highly rated ADC, like very good. So yeah, this is actually pretty more higher end in the Elo bracket, so it's gonna make them for more cool gameplay, I guess I'm trying to say. I'm trying to not get too aggro at the moment, only because Crunch may invade or go for a gank early on this side, so I'm trying to like let this chill for a little bit. This is always a little hard to show up the steal when he can just on B and immediately back out. So I'm not loving up ability until I know I need leap or not. Yeah, see how Punch is hovering, so that's a sucky interaction right there. That actually really sucks. I got stunned on my lead. But that guy is so low, like because he took damage, so maybe I should have done one more auto and that would kill him right there. But I didn't know he would take that much damage. At the very least, that means that Crunch is not gonna invade anymore. He has to back early, which is gonna slow down his tempo, but at the same time, he's slowing down my tempo already against the steal. So any advice how to wake up to high elo? There's no specific advice, just play role that you comfortable on and play consistently. Don't like keep swapping between 5 heroes because then that messes up your performance. Because you shouldn't rely on other players to carry you. You just need to rely on yourself to carry. And so to do that, you need to play reliable. Because your performance needs to be like consistent. Is what I'm trying to say. I think it's too late. I could maybe have gone for it. Never mind, I did that really good actually. Got the blink out, so that's huge. So we got the 2 buff and got his blink because like Steel takes that really slow, by the way, when he doesn't have Brimstone. Sounds like maybe I could have gone for it, but he actually took a lot longer than I thought it would. So literally I just leap Ben just to kill the kill. This leap does quite a bit of damage if you land on people. I'm gonna go with E max. E max is nice, but E just means that I can try to go for chunky trades, and plus it does bonus damage to turns. Somehow the Greystone support got 2 kills, that's interesting. He's very oomph, by the way. Because he just used his dash, so that's a perfect time for me to go in and punish that. And he can't hold the wave. Just use E. It's not gonna do as much damage to the turn early on, because it's only 5 minutes. But we're doing slow damage slowly but surely. He hasn't been brimstone yet by the looks of it, so we're kind of chilling at the moment. Go for a deeper ward on the 5. Pretty sure you can't do this. Punches here again, that's the only reason. Good stuff. I kind of figured Crunch would be on the side soon. I just expect him to be on the river already. Oh, I'm actually should come over here. Why is this Drongo over here, by the way? A little wild. I don't want to leave after this. No, like, you see, I don't think it's worth it. It's just... Why is this Drongo over here still? Okay, that's something you don't normally see at all in the first 5 minutes of the game, I'll say that. I am confused. I am actually very... Why is it dual lane over here? Why is it dual lane over here? Like, this should be something to easily punish. Okay, not doing that much damage to the turn, by the way, because until 8 minutes, the turn doesn't have that much armor. So they barely did no damage right there. What? So they're going for my teal buff? Okay. Wait, come over here, Chimera. Oh? The blink follow? Let's go. I'm pretty sure the dual lane is still there because they went for my teal buff, so I'm just gonna take my reset. Also, I'm not gonna get a good one at this rate. Okay, so let's go build the Bonesaw. So you still do Bonesaw, Sky Splitter in that order. It's just the only difference is, like I said, we're doing Mossman Predecessor Mental because we want to get Fistway, because I think that provides more DPS that we need, because since we're already tanky with this base kit. For Twin Blast, you can just do the normal on-hit build. Like Stormbreakers, it has insane clear. Like you can just use 1 Q to just one-shot the wave and then finish off with Stormbreaker. So you don't need like any cleave items, because Stormbreaker and Twin Blast kit in general just clear waves really fast. So just do the on-hit build, Stormbreaker, Sky Splitter, Taint around, that kind of stuff, and you're gonna be slapping people. Also kind of cool with this build is that technically I'll be durable, but it's also gonna be really good against tanks, because once we get Sky Splitter, it's gonna be based on HP damage, so we can really shred the steel even if he's building all this armor. And he's gonna use, if he uses the builders like this, the only good time we can trade is like right now. So I'm taking damage from main shred, but like this steel is being so disrespectful for my damage right now. Yeah, I'm not sure why he can't ignore me, like... So the thing with Steel is, like, he's only really annoying when he holds onto his abilities and only hits you with them when you go on him. So Steel is just... He's a defensive offlane. He can be aggressive, yes, but he's best played when if someone just try to trade with you, just on beam walk away. That's all you need to really do, and then they can never trade with you. If they try to go on you again, just Q out, right? Steel is just simply like a safe tank offlaner and can be aggressive when he wants to, just auto on B auto and just walk away. But that Steel just used everything on the way, which when he doesn't have abilities, it makes it so easy for me to just will him down. Because this should be an easy matchup for Steel, by the way, like super easy. He's gonna try that. Like, he should not be doing this, by the way. Every time he does that, I can get just auto him for free. Because what I'm trying to say is, like, I can only trade with Steel when I use my E and auto him, but all he needs to do is stun me and walk away, and then my E expires and I'm just attack Greystone, right? And when he uses on me like that, I'm like, okay, I can look to go in, and the only ability he can use is his Q. And see how I got a very good trade on that because I didn't have on B up. See what? Doesn't have Fire Blossom just yet. As long as we have ultimate, we're honestly fine in the laning phase. That's why I haven't taken my back yet, because once I time my ultimate, I'm pretty safe. One more auto. Now we're back away. See how he's going to get chunked away, because we've been getting all this E free trades on it, which does a lot of damage if Greystone can consistently land them on his opponent. And we see Quench right there, so that just means that we hold on to our lead. And I mean, doesn't really do much. I have ultimate still, but there's no need to use it right there. There we go. Nice shot. I got scared for a sec because I saw I was running out of mana, and I'm like, oh shoot, I have enough mana to use ultimate, and I still had. That's one mistake I see some Greystone players make sometimes, is that they try to fight and then realize they have no mana and they die for no reason, right? So I almost did that, but luckily we have enough mana in that instance. Hey, what's up, Blue Sky? How you doing, my friend? Welcome. So we got Bonestar now. We're pretty dope, but with all that HP, now we're gonna be bringing Sky Splitter. Once we get that, that's when we should really just shred through anyone, like the Steel, especially since being armor. We won't do super meaningful damage until we get our Sky Splitter online. And Steel hasn't backed yet, so and he did blink. I don't think I kill him. Like, actually, he just keep walking away. But he got scaled, so he kind of used his link for no reason. And that's a bad time for him to back because I'm gonna shove this wave in, he's gonna miss all these minions, and I get that free teal buff. It's a little bit too late if I go over there. I'd rather just stay on this left side for now. And Chimera is just getting invaded on. That's wild. That's wild that they decided to invade Chimera instead of pushing that tower in for T1. Okay, he's gonna E, and then we can get our trading in right here. We have enough for a fist raid, so that'll be actually a nice back, so we can use it to reliably trade. Every time it's going on a backline, we might as well just try to initiate trade. Have ultimate 10, that's one thing to keep in mind. How was the Greystone support just really running down my cold off lane, dual lane? That's wild. 4 kills. What the heck? I mean, I've done in the past, it's not bad, but it's surprising for Cold to like die to that a lot.
Your skill rises.
He's not happy either, so I think he's sort of blaming the support right there more than anything. Looks like his support. It's Bellica, right? Unless... Yeah, it's Bellica, so that should honestly be really good against the Greystone. Great, Seal just back. Let's see if we can shove this in fast enough. Because we may be able to take this tower, because my E damage should do a lot to the turns. Those use it right here. Oh, the black. But you see right there, yeah, you see that chunk of damage, and I'm gonna use E here right in a sec. Oh, I need one more wave. I am lagging for some reason. I just ultimate right here to be on the safe side. And right now, we could maybe like Kamil could force that in, but he's kind of mobile, so if Punch is there, he might die. So that's fair. That's fine. We're gonna definitely get on this next push right here, no problem at all. So let's get Eviscerator, shoot damage, attack speed is always very good. That's what I mean, like the shoot damage is gonna come in clutch to be really good against tanks, but so the shoot damage plus Sky Splitter is gonna be really nice.
An enemy tower is under attack.
There we go. Not sure where everyone's at. I really want to get the crunch, but that Drongo... Yeah, I mean, we got the kill right there, so that should help a little bit. Pretty sure Steel is on the 2 buff, but we'll give it to him because my priority is getting the shove in to get the T1 tower right here. This is gonna be clear almost instantly, and then we're gonna have a big wave pushing in. Bellica may see some nerfs. I think her burst damage is really unreal right now. But I mean, I think she needs some kind of mini work. Because her kids, it's kind of like, it could be improved upon, I think. Hey, I want my cannons here. Yeah, I mean, he's always gonna just keep doing that gameplay loop, right? So, just gotta play a little patiently. I kind of want to... Actually, I should back right now for Sky Spiller. Because that's actually huge if I get that item so I can actually kill the Steel more lively. I really want to, so let's pick up this. And I think we might as well get Basilisk. Because I think I'm gonna be fighting the Steel a lot. I guess Crunch is not gonna be tanky, but if we combine Sky Spiller and Basilisk together, we can shred through any tank, no problem. Why is my right lane this? Maybe I should have gone over to white, but it's just really surprising to see that lane struggling a lot right now. Like, I might just be going to mid now at this point. Try to see if we can lock down the Fae, try to get her abilities out or kill her. Let's attack mid. We have a wave. We can just crash this in really quickly. I should be able to do enough damage with the counters. Strong is right there. I'm not too afraid of him, honestly. Okay, back off a little bit. That leap away. I got shielding still. I need to go back to the left though. It's kind of hard. I want to roam, but like every time I roam, Steel is just gonna stay in my lane and push towers and get free gold, right? I don't want to lose that if I don't have to. Oh, it's not fast enough. Yeah, Seal's just gonna keep running away, just play the really annoying person. See what I did was trying to shred through him, just didn't actually lock him down and kill him, right? Working man has been really cool, I would say that. Yeah, the Seal just does not want to fight me ever. But yeah, doing really good, job's going good, so I'm just really happy where I'm at the moment. I'm trying to think, if there's an item I can maybe... I kind of want to actually go into Overlord. I kind of want to get that cleave so I can push way faster. I haven't fully settled on... Oh. We should actually back right now because Fang 2 is coming up. We have to actually be there for this fight. So I'd say I'll be right there in a sec. So who's really strong? We focus the Fae or punch them by the looks of it. Are they on it already? Oh, I'm late then. That kind of sucks. I didn't expect them to just start immediately. Wait, just go in. Just go in. Kamen should just go in. I'm gonna focus Fae first. Trying to use ultimate right here. Nice. Push mid. It sucks that we gave up all 3 feintures, but I mean my team was so just really losing for some reason, so there's just nothing much I can do to impact the feintures fights. Because I just need to save my left lane as an off laner. The best we can do is kind of like push lanes out, get towers. Right. This should be just it, no? Yep. Base coming in already. Bounce back away. I kind of want to try and steal camps if I can, but they all seem gone besides Red Camp, but that's a little too risky to go for that because Punch is on that already. I'll push out my left lane and then look it back, because then that should be when I have enough for Overlords. It'll be a decent back. I still have ultimate, that's the only reason why I'm considering staying out there, because I pretty much had a bunch of... I have pretty much a lot of health I can still use to live and get away. Right, nice, so we just look to reset right here. So I think I need Basilisk just to shred through armor and keep my damage up, because I have enough durability. I just need to make my damage good. And then last time probably a tank item. I'll just gain Chase Heart. So let's actually go down here. Come up behind. Come on. There's ultimate right here. Nice. Attack white. This is the attack white angle. This is the inhibitor. He was gonna push, but that's fine. Like we won't lose inhibitor off this, but we get inhibitor on this one. Yeah, see how he's really late, and me and Murdoch should just shred through this really fast. Yep, that's huge. I think we just get out, because they're all coming in. Nice, so we look to reset and probably just play around Prime at this point. Primer's coming up, so we have to like play around that, but it's just pretty much at this point we play around objectives, which is weird because it's a 24-minute game, but Primer's already coming up. That's just because the enemy jungler's just been able to get Feint 2 as spawns in every single time. So, nice. Let's go get, you know what? I kind of want to be more tanky actually. I changed my mind. Because I'm doing a lot of damage right now. Like actually, so I kind of want to go more durable. So I'm gonna go Raymond just to get that bunch of health regen, and all that HP is gonna be building back into my overload passive. I'm actually trying to come around because, oh never mind, they see me. But honestly, they probably can't catch me even if they wanted to, because I just drop down here and I go through here. No, we shouldn't be fighting this. Like, yeah, we should not be fighting this. I have to go in now. We just can't fight unless we have the whole team here, so that was just looking kind of sketch. Punch is not here. Primer's coming up, so he's just saying wait by the looks of it. Oh, move speed's actually kind of clutch on me, not gonna lie. Wait, I have move speed. I'm gonna go on the Fae. I just ultimate immediately. I'm getting low. I should not be dying for no reason. Huge. Now retreat. We reset and go climb. Like me and Cold have the back, and then we can try to do objectives. Primal is really hard to do, so I'm trying to do Prime because that's way easier to do at the moment than Primal. Punch is up, it's the only issue, but v4, v3, and then Chimera should come in before the Fae. Maybe just look for picks. We just go for picks then, if we can't like go on immediately. Okay. Oh, it's too late now, so we can't do the objective, so we should just push lanes out. Alright, see if we can just get picks again. Because I'll be able to just walk into this, Oh, there's a tower right there. I didn't realize so. Good thing I didn't fully commit. I'm just trying to sell more than anything. Get to see me. Because I have leap to always get over the wall. They're doing this, so I kind of want to keep them off. I'm trying to keep them off. I don't have... Okay, now we back off slowly. Yep, there we go. Nice. That was actually a really good call, because I think I did a decent job keeping everyone away or distracted, so they would just do Prime without them walking in. That's a big thing to realize, is that you shouldn't always dogpile on the Prime. You should, like... If your team is already doing it, and you're someone like Greystone that's good at just staying alive and being annoying, you should just look to zone instead for your team. And I'm actually gonna focus up right here because we're looking to do Primal. So this time I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm literally just gonna go in ham. I got CC. I did that a little too late. Using my ultimate. But luckily, that means that we kept everyone off. Glitch is dead, Fade's dead. It's a team wipe, ladies and gents. It's a team wipe. Oh my word. I'm tired today, by the way. I'm tired. I've been up since 6. I worked till 3, so I'm coming off my shift right here. Good thing we are playing a Greystone, which is kind of a straightforward kill to play at the end of the day. Seems like we are cooking Pinso again. I mean, we are playing his mid lane, so we haven't really interacted with him, but I mean, there's nothing much he can do, because literally we just W key him. If he ults, we ult, and then he's just stuck in the predicament. So Graystone's just really good against Faye, just doing whatever he wants, and Faye just can't do anything about it.
Enemy inhibitors down.
Um,
An enemy inhibitor under siege.
I'm gonna go left because they should get that white inhibitor pretty quickly. Yep, they got it. Now I'm gonna go left because I should just be kind of keep pressuring this left side. Because at this point, we should be able to slowly just push to win the game. We probably have to wait until the next prime buffs unless we get a team wipe beforehand. So in the meantime, as long as I keep an eye on the mini-map, I can just keep staying left and pushing this out. Zeus are here already, so we just look it back off. So to get the spell scale, you need to be level 40, I think. I think it's level 40 on your profile. Yep, level 40. So I'm trying to think what I want to do with my last item. Because the no one's on the team is super particularly strong. Maybe I go magic defense. So actually my mother's over here. Okay. Come back here. Yeah, we do a lot of damage to the tank point steel. And the Primus got him right there. That's huge. That's a huge play right there by us too. I don't think we're gonna dive this. We just play this slow. I'm just fighting someone. Actually, I'm gonna go behind. Yep. I have ultimate still, by the way, so I may bait this out. I have to be mindful of my cold being low HP though. So I'm gonna let him hit this way because CC has life stealing. I'm trying to let him life steal back up so he can stay healthy. Yep, he's back to healthy levels. I still have my ultimate. You know what? I'll tank this. There we go. I have no HP though, so maybe I should reduce ultimate soon. But that's until I want to still bait them in, right? So as soon as one of them walk up, then I use ultimate to get my HP last second. Nice. I had to be right back. Retreat. Oh, Bellica is probably dead. Like she's so caught out. Okay, never mind. It was scared. No, we should retreat. Like, we shouldn't be hanging around, by the way. Yeah, just because Primo's coming up, we have to just back for it. I just want to make sure my team was actually committing. Oh, they. No, yeah, I'm retreating. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out who I want to build armor against at this point. Maybe the Faye. Maybe the Faye I build armor against. Because she's the one that does the most damage late game. I'll figure out. I think this is not a bad choice because Pain Bastion gives you my damage reduction, so it can be really big anyways for physical damage. So we definitely have to go for the Rangers right here. Trying to scale him off a little bit. Gongo's way over there. So I think he's trying to push the wave in, like. So I'm just trying to, like, honestly, I'm gonna just be pushing waves out Pumba. So they're trying to push it back out, but if I push it back in, then they're just really stuck, right? Yeah, just wasting the time. You see how I'm wasting everyone's time while my team is doing primal? He is looking to go hover in. I have to keep everyone out. There we go. That's huge. That's all we need to do is just zone people off. Yeah, we did prime. Like, we can honestly maybe force the end if we really want to, but it's always good to play on the safer side. So I might as well just snag this prime and just push the end. Because yeah, they have Faye. They have very good wave clear, so we need to find buffs so our minions doesn't get one shots. That still died really fast. What the? Oh, that's why, because it's building only physical armor, so someone like account actually just deletes them. Yeah, like it's good to build against physical defense against your offlaner, but you gotta still build magical defense, or someone like accounts will literally just kill you, even though you're supposed to be a tank. Yeah, I'm a GU QA tester at Ministry. Sorry for the delayed response. So my first 6 months is sort of my training period, and then from there on, I'll probably just keep moving up slowly, hopefully. Because my goal is to be working on meta series long term, so may not stay QA long term, but I could always move on to other departments, right? So GG's right there. I actually really like this Greystone build. Like, I really like especially the Eviscerator tech on him, because you saw it from the gameplay, we were already more than enough tanky for all those fights. So going Eviscerator just makes it so our damage actually sticks a lot harder. Because Cypher's mental you can't go one with Greystone, but I personally always like to do more damage as a bruiser, not like a full tank. And Cypher's mental will slowly lean too much on the tankier side. So you can't go one with Cypher's mental, but I personally like to do damage and kind of chase down people, so I went Eviscerate this game, and it paid off really well. Because as you saw from the gameplay, we actually just shred through people because of how strong Bonesaw's Sky Splitter is, and you slap on the Eviscerate on top, it just expounds like the damage potential. So that's what I mean, Bonesaw's Sky Splitter is literally just so strong to the point where you can just build on any bruisers, and because as you saw from this game, as soon as we got Bonesaw's Sky Splitter online, we literally just shred through anyone. Like, I think we were like, it only took like 5 to 9 autos to really kill like the Drongo Y, which normally take longer if you just do the full tank build right there. Yeah, I really like this build a lot on Greystone. Probably the best way to build Greystone though, just any boosters at the moment, because like essentially any booster that's on hit basic attack focus, just build it. So Chimera, Grux, Greystone, you saw Zerus, like all those boosters. I think the best build pass right now is Bonesaw Sky Splitter, like no cap. Just literally just do Bonesaw Sky Splitter on them, and that's probably the best way to build them. Then after that you can do whatever you want. But ideally you just build more tanky, since you already have enough damage. You just try to build more armor or health, so you just keep doing damage, because you have all the sustained damage and Sky Splitter. That's the reason why this build works, is because literally this passive literally just makes you always do high sustained damage. So you combine that with Bonesaw, and then you're just sitting really good because you have enough attack speed between Bonesaw and Sky Splitter. Yeah, I kind of want to try the Grux offlane. I just went with Greystone first this game, so I definitely want to give the whole Grux a shot, 100%. I gotta first see the matchup though. It's always rough to play Grux in the bad matchup, so we may still force it still, but I'm trying to think if in case I can't do Grux, what other offlane I can do, and that is maybe like a Steel or Victor, which I haven't done in a while offlane. I am level 43 Sovereign, so that means that I qualify for all the skins, including the new Spell Session skin coming out. Yeah, like literally, you can take a guess what I'm gonna build on Grux. Just Bonesaw Sky Splitter. I think the difference is I'm gonna do Sympathized Mental, because Grux is not super durable, so you actually need the extra tankiness from Sympathized Mental. But Greystone is like, he's always really tanky with ultimate and passive, so you can get away with doing like Eviscerator on him. I don't know, it could be spicy to do Eviscerator on Grux, but I think his best build is Sympathized Mental with that. Nah, I'm not doing non-Vash offlane. That's actually like, I can't make it work no matter how hard I try. It's literally like a pick you can only do in low elos. Like if I try to do this in my elo and go against a decent offlane, I just can't do anything in lane. It's different if I do Mirio offlane. It's not the most meta thing, but it's doable. But non-Vash offlane is just not doable, if I'm being honest. So I can't really do that pick well. Because, I mean, technically I done that a long time ago, so if you want to see it, it's in there on my channel somewhere, but I'm not doing one right now. But I can always keep an open mind for other like fun stuff I want to try to do. Because I sort of have in mind I want to do Deku mids, which you see from time to time, but it's not going to be like a normal Deku build. It's going to be something a little different that I think works better on her anyways. And that's kind of like the Stormbreaker Sky Split kind of combo. So like with Deku mid, you don't build a full mage, you actually build like on-hit attack speed items, because you actually get more DPS out of that compared to just building full mage, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to look up the build because I did put in my notes, so I make sure I build it right when I get to it. But where is it? Sorry. But essentially you do that because you look at the scalings on like Deku, it's not actually like that good, right? Like, so doing full mage on Deku doesn't feel great because your scaling just doesn't feel good for it. Like 75% scaling on your ultimate feels really bad for a mage, right? So instead of you just build on hit kind of build on Deku, which gives you more DPS than trying to build magical straight up. So maybe offlane is something that's still very new I did, but I could do Deku offlane and do this build, right? It's just I haven't done Deku mids in a long time, so I kind of want to do that instead, if I can. Because I think seriously, doing Deku mid on that is not bad. It just means that you won't be... So in team fights, essentially, you're going to be most impactful for lane stuns and caging people, and just having that sustained DPS from like the Stormbreaker Sky Splitter combo. Sorry, I'm trying to search up the build because there's actually you do a very particular order on this, and I'm trying to bring up my notes on it. So I'm not ignoring you guys, I'm just trying to look at my notes I have. It's just my notes. I have a lot of notes, so my things can be pretty messy from time to time. So let's see. Maybe I had to look at this later because I'm not finding this. Oh, never mind, I found it. So you actually, so like the kind of tech with Deku on hit is you do Stormbreaker, Typhoon, Sky Splitter, but the item you go third is actually gonna be Ash Bringer, which if I bring up right here, every time you do basic attacks, you reduce your basic ability cooldown. So essentially on Deku, who's very reliable on her abilities to do the most impact in team fights. I hope all of her budget is in her abilities in CC, right? So you can reduce that further on this on-hit build, so you have the same damage on your on-hit, and then when you're on-hitting people with Ashbringer, you can spam your like abilities a lot more. So that's kind of like the tech I was gonna do once we actually get Deku game mids, because this sounds really spicy. I really want to give it a shot. Because imagine like the only way you can get on top of Deku is when she has no abilities up, but if she can reduce them and spam it, then literally you just can never touch her, as long as she doesn't get busted down. Yeah, I mean you can still do the whole combustion Diamantane Scepter, but that one it's still like once your abilities are down, you just don't do anything in team fights, right? So like, if I want to bust down people, I just go normal mage, which is a lot more consistent and easier to do, right? But that's why I'm a big fan of this more on-hit attack speed build, because even when my abilities are down, I still do a lot of damage. I have a kit that's very good for an ADC style gameplay, because I have the double jump to create space. If someone jumps on me, I stun them, keep on attack them, I case them to keep on attacking, I stun them, keep on attacking. You see what I mean? Like, Deku kit actually is very good if you play her like an ADC, right? So that's why you see Deku ADC from time to time, because her kit is actually really good for the most annoying ADC you can run across. So definitely ADC Deku is something that people I think sleep on a little bit too much, because when someone that knows what they're doing bring that out, then this just becomes super annoying to deal with. So you know what? I'm sort of want to actually do Deku ADC more than mid. Mid's not bad, but I think it'd be a little bit better to do carry. I don't know. I think doing Deku mid is a little bit more spicier than Deku ADC, since I've done that already. So I kind of want to just do Deku mid instead. That's if I get around to doing that today or some other time. And by the way, this ability you can totally run offlane too. Like Deku offlane is very annoying because you can never just interact with her because she has so many tools to get the offlane off of her. I already done that, so that's what I mean. I done Deku ADC, Deku offlane, Deku support of course. I kind of want to do Deku mid, is what my plan was for the next video on that. I went in the queue for 8 minutes, by the way. Really, like, got out of the game same time as Pinso. Oh, he's not online. That's weird. I maybe have to restart queue, but I'll just give it another 2 minutes and then I'll restart it. Hey, what's up, old fighter? How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Just doing some normal kind of testing, some spicy builds here and there, but we want to try to first focus on the heroes that got adjusted from the patch notes. So we already did Greystone, I did Shinbi, you've probably guys seen that tomorrow. Did the Collide, you guys saw from this morning, and we did Sparrow, which is actually a little bit different form of video. So this Friday or Saturday, you guys will see Sparrow ADC, but it's not going to be the video you guys would think it is. So I'm actually very curious what you guys think of it, because I think it's a very cool video, but it's not quite like the super, like, how do I say it? It's not your normal gameplay footage, if that makes sense. You guys will see what I mean this Friday, Saturday, but if you do see Sparrow game I upload on Friday, Saturday, definitely give that one a shot, because I'm actually very curious how you guys think of how I did that video, because that's something that I think is just very cool for me to do. Oh, disconnect. So, since I'm a QA tester and I see this disconnect bug, okay, that's weird. Because by the way, like, that's like a new thing. I think you guys even tell me that in the last few months that you don't get that bug right there. Because I get stuck in queue sometimes for 20 minutes, and so I normally never get that kind of disconnect error right there. So the fact that I've been noticing people also bring that up, so I think there's something with the back end of network that's causing those errors pop up. That's weird. Hey, what's up, Maki? How you doing, my friend? Welcome. Yeah, the Collide viewer is actually pretty happy with, like, that first kill I got on Howitzer was actually kind of clean when I look back at it. Being able to do, like, that really quick blink out of tower after getting the kill. So I was pretty happy with that one, because I don't play jungle and Collide at all. So I'm able to still pull up really nice plays like that. Because Collide's a little bit more mechanically demanding hero. So she's someone that you can't just pick up and dominate. You have to get pretty good with her, like, gameplay feel and all that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't have anything, like, all the worlds are taken, so I'll just do offlane again. Oh, he's awesome. First picking. No, I first pick a Glux. You know what? Let's see how Samus feels, because he's got quote-unquote nerf, and some people are always saying he's kind of dog right now, but that wasn't really that big of a nerf. I think he's still very dominant, so we'll win him this game. I want to do Glux offlane, but the thing with doing picks like Glux is, like, it can be very bad if you go against, let's say, Steel, then literally just there's nothing that can really do in lane. Because if I want to do Glux, I don't want to do like in the winning matchup, but I want it in a matchup is more manageable, I guess, for a showcase video, if that makes sense. So Samus is actually one of my favorite bruisers to blind pick, because in my opinion, he just wins lane against anyone if you play him right. Because he's just very lane dominant. It's like, it's very hard to lose lane with him if you use his abilities and passive correctly. Hey, what's up, games? Yeah, hello from... Oh wow, you're all in from New Zealand. Thank you for tuning in. How are you doing, my friend? Can't say Glux by the looks of it. Yeah, I can say Glux. Oh, this is actually gonna be a very kind of cool video right here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, hold on. I gotta hydrate just a little bit. Wait, that color scheme though, look at the top row. That color scheme is just on point. That's actually clean when you get that color scheme across the row like that. So we're definitely repping the good colors right there. But anyways, so for this video, we're gonna be doing standard build on Sailors. I want to try to get Citadel in the build somewhere, but it's not a first item. Citadel is really bad the first item in my opinion. Like I want to get Citadel as a third item. I think that's the best time to build that. But we're still gonna do the sort of standard build, or at least the build I like to go on Sailors at the moment, and that is Bonestar Sky Splitter, because as I said earlier, Bonestar Sky Splitter is, in my opinion, is the strongest booster item combo in the moment. So it's probably the best way to build Sailors right now, in my opinion. So this would just be another game to give a spin and just kind of show off his performance, and it'll be interesting because we could try Citadel. Like I think Citadel actually fits this build quite well. Look, chest bump? No?
Are spawning.
Dude, he's rude. I wanted to do like a chest bump because normally like I don't get to do that because I get into lane pretty seriously, but I saw him, I was like, hey, let's just, I don't know, like fist bump, I don't know, and then okay, now he's jumping right. So okay, there we go. But now we play seriously. We have the jumping game. Now the gloves are coming off. Hey, what's up, Suffer? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I always messed that up right there. Oh, it actually hit me still. Okay, so he's actually playing the range really good, so we have to actually get a little bit better. Yeah, I kind of sort of feel the nerf a little bit. I think it's technically shorter, the R&B range, so I have to try and get used to the range, the new range now. Oh, I actually took a lot more damage than I thought I did right there. I'd probably be a little bit more passive. I think I just need to go for more long range on-B traits and then just back off. I don't think we can chase that anymore, so I'll let the Savage zone him off and just try to catch up a little bit right here. Nice. That still catches people off guard, I know this. Like his on-B does so much damage when you're low. Like if you're like 25% HP, you just run. Because like all it takes is just 1-2 more autos and you get that execute on his on-B. So because that Gluck still has blink up, I think he just was not expecting my on-B to do that much damage on that execution. And that's what I mean. People are not used to that yet, is why I know this. Alright, so that's gonna give it a nice, decent lead to start off this game right here. We'd love to see it. We have to still be careful because I can tell by the way that Grux is pathing. Like he actually knows this matchup really well, or at least he knows the range really well. So that means that we have to be a little bit more respectful. We can't probably get super aggro. We have to really just try to find openings in his defense, I guess I'm trying to say. But that's good. That means that we get a little bit more competitive matchup right here. That won't be as one-sided, right? That's what I like to see. Mess up my auto attack reset right there. Oh, I could have done that a little bit better. Nice. No need to chase that. We just kind of back up. Doing that on B right there, like, that's what we should be doing. Every time walking up to on B, we just go for it. Yep. I have a pretty sizable lead now. I have a gold lead and a XP lead, so I can actually get a lot more aggressive right now. Because he's actually technically behind. I'm just right there. So I mean, that's actually fine. Like, look at our health versus bugs. We're actually still doing fine. He has to back more than I need to do. So on that note, let's be a little annoying and stop his back. Wait, did he actually? Wait, he actually just dropped down. He went behind the wall, but he actually stopped his back to go somewhere else. Yeah, I see it right there. Now he went up. It's not crashing all the way. I kind of want to shove this wave one more time and get my level 6 off this anyways. So let's, because I have a blink, we have a lot of abilities to get it off anyways. One for the worlds, and now we look to reset. Maybe we'll make it back on time for 2 buff. It's hard to tell, but at least that got me level 6 and a little bit better back. Yeah, so now that I'm on the Ahmed Studios team, I definitely interact with all the different devs a lot more. It's a very cool company because I guess it's common in other games, like think of like Rockstar, where they have their own QA department, but they're like a separate building. Like they don't get to interact with devs at all. But the kind of cool thing with Meta is like I can literally go talk to anyone I want for the most part. Of course, gotta be respectful of people's time and all that. But wait, hold on, let me try to take this real quick. And yep, we got his blink out, that's fine. But anyways, yeah, I can literally go. It's a lot more like open, so like you see a lot. You get to kind of talk to a lot of different people, which was really cool because it's not like I'm stuck in my department. I can interact with other people. It's really cool. So I really get to know everyone on the team. Yeah, we're actually pretty ahead of this Bronx now. Didn't hit the kill, but we still did a decent chunk, and we forced the wave to go in. Mokish is right here. Now I go over here. I'll probably take the long way to go around. Okay, Moki's not here anymore, so now we just go back over here. That's why I like Saris. It's like if I was Grux, I'd probably die because literally I just have no ability. But Saris, I literally just I have so much tools to stay safe. And that's what I mean. Like I don't have I didn't dash. That's literally just a Q stun and I walk away. That's why I don't like Grux because like it's so easy just to get away from him. I hate Grux kit for that reason. Like I love when I can fight people, but I hate it when it all takes one ability and I can no longer chase people. So like it's just always super annoying to deal with that kind of kits. No, actually I don't need it back. I can slowly push this out and just keep farming right now. I'm kind of far away from Bone Saw still, so I want to farm longer. Yeah, we already got him really low already. And then we got 8 stacks that we're about to use to heal up. I just have so much control right now. I was considering trying to kill the Grux, but I think I will maybe die to Chimera, which I should never die to the Chimera. I was sort of thinking limiting right there, but no need, because I'm gonna get Bonesaw and now I can push my limits a lot more with this item. But you saw how I didn't panic, like using my blink immediately. That's one thing I noticed sometimes people do, is they blink away immediately when really a lot of times you can just simply just walk out. You should only just blink when you know you're just gonna die within the next 5 seconds, right? No Chimera ultimate, so this should be easy kill. And now we can just slowly walk away. Yep, because I saw them doing it. I know Ghost doesn't have blink, so that was just easy kill. I lost my wave because of that, but I just know I can get the kill if I just went in like that. It was actually worth it at the end of the day, is what I'm trying to say. Have I even used blink this game yet? I don't think I have. Because I'm always, that's what I mean, Sailors are strictly safe in this base kit, so like very few opportunities you actually use blink if you space incorrectly. A lot of times you use blink because your kit's just not great for game waste, so you have to commit to blink. But Sailors is like, I don't have to blink, I can just kind of chill, is what I guess I'm trying to say. Chimera's over here still. We dash away. And that's what I mean, like Chimera leaps, we dash away, nothing. Wait, we're going on this by the way. Oh my god. Playing circles! And by the way, you can blink while holding your Q up, so I wasn't in range to like stun her with my Q, so instead of blinking then using Q to stun, I can use Q first, have it charge up, blink, and then get instant stun, so I don't have to deal with the clunky like double tap Q, right? I can just use my Q a second time after I blink. That's what I mean, that's why like Zeus is one of my favorite offenses right now. You have so much control in just any like matchup and how you play fights. And that's why I really value in characters, it's just having that good self-control. Like Grux has really no control of what his opponent does, but for me I'm so good at doing whatever I want to my opponents, right? So it's very hard to like counter Zeus. I think the biggest tank counter is Richter, and I think the better way to kill Zeus is to go Crunch. Grux is supposed to be actually pretty good against Zeus. It's just like Grux will always have to still deal with that awkward range of gaming. Like this Grux should have been way more aggressive in lane. Should have just looked to dash in, stop, knock me up, and on beach rate, just back off, because that's something I can't realistically dodge as good. It just didn't do it this much this game, so I was able to get super aggro on him, and there's nothing he can do. Alright, he let me get aggressive on him. Sky Spell. He's actually, so if you're doing Sky Spell, do Bonesaw first, or you're actually just gonna be super squishy. Okay, we don't have to fight it by the way. Okay. I'm waiting for my abilities to come up, or rather, I'm gonna let my passive heal me. And then we can look to get aggressive. Because this is a big wave anyways I want to catch. Or not, because I'm probably just gonna try to kill the books right here. Oh, I'm lagging right now for some reason. Doesn't matter, we got the kill. Yeah, catchers need to be careful. And by the way, with the new chains, I now see I confirm I have the 6 permanent physical power right there. So we can now tell how much bonus physical power we're actually getting. It's pretty big. And like Mokus has pushed my lane in, that should be a tower right there. Like no one else can grab it besides like maybe the Gluck. So either way, my gadget should be doing a lot of damage to the turrets. Seems like the Mokus not pushing that anymore, so she won't get to take the turret. Although Mokus is coming in, Gluck is right there, so she needs to try to run away best she can. Because Mokus is trying to like kill 100%. She needs to just back off to play on the safe side. See where he's building. Now it's being Bonesaw, so he has his white 2-item combo, but like doing Sky Flare first is not the way to go. You're too squishy if you do Sky Flare first. That's why you go Bone Star first, and then do Sky Flare after you have enough durability. Let's see. Just the dash because I want to get some movement speed to help take this turn faster. Should I just give an eye out where the Grux is at? Oh, never mind, he's dead, so I get a free turn. Let's go. So it looks like I can just keep pushing, in honesty. Might as well. I think at this point I can fight the Chimera, by the way. I'll just keep slowly, yeah, see how he's getting skill already. I don't want to commit only because Glux is coming over 100%. So I won't take the baits. I'll just ignore him and just keep farming. And I have Sky Splitter. I should try to go get that, but I want to see if we can kill the Mortgage real quick. That's what the unlucky timing is. That's when she puts down the ward. Wait, go right here. I have ultimate and right now. Yep, nice. Because I just saw an opportunity to maybe do a swing by mids, but Morgus actually went in the river for me, so make it a little bit easier to finish it off. But yeah, oh no, Alex, sorry, that took a little bit. I would love to join your Discord. Like, I really don't mind joining other people's Discord just to like meet new people and hang out. So I'll definitely be your on the way member as I'm quoting you. So if you join my Discord, you should see me in the server, and you can probably DM me from there on the server link. I take a check out, take a look at it, and meet all you guys. So, might as well go full tier buff, because we should be able to take this really fast. Brooks sort of looks like he's coming up. Never mind, not. So yeah, we'll take this really fast. Wait, actually, let's see. We don't have to back. If I back right now, I think I'll lose turn. So let's not do that. Let's actually keep farming, because we're actually still stronger than the Grux, by the way, even though we haven't taken it back yet. I'm fine with taking this. Wait. Where's the Mortgage going, by the way? I don't know why she's going white side. Is what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, never mind, she's going over there. Okay, I'll go back to white. I don't want to lose my turns. I just want to try to hold on to it as long as I can. Oh, I took the blue buff. That's what the buff was doing. So let's do one more wave just to crash in all the way, and then we can look it back and get our next item on the agenda. And definitely this is a good angle to try Saildel. I think going Saildel might be a little bit better than Basilisk, because I think it gives you a little bit more consistent value, because you only get the HP damage if you actually do enough stacks, I think. It's not bad, but I kind of like this tech to go Saildel for the Chimera Grux Sparrow, actually. So a nice way to build armor while still bringing physical power and health. I don't use throw often because that's what makes the cooldown pretty long on this. So if you don't have to throw your spear, you should just do the jab so you can use it a lot more frequently. I should probably be at the next Fainters. I should be warming to this team fights because given how strong I am at the moment, I just gotta make sure my wave in a decent spot. Okay, on my way left. So I'm fine with giving up. Wait, what would you host this? Why is Morgan's rotating when she's losing T2 tower, by the way? Okay, let's fight. Okay. That's such a good knockup, by the way. The fact that he knocked the Morkish away from the Chimera who's coming in was actually really cool. Ghost is coming in. I actually need to stay away from him. Oh, he wants this. He wants this. Does he get it though? I think he does. He finally got us. But I mean, I'm fine with him getting the shutdown actually, because not to be BM, but I don't expect this Grux to be a problem late game. I'm more concerned about the Sparrow and I'm mostly concerned about the Sparrow being the problem. So the fact that the Sparrow didn't get the shutdown, but the Grux who's 1 and 5 did, it's actually pretty good for us. I mean, that's a lot of gold that I gave up to the Grux, but he's still very behind, so he's not going to be able to carry, in my opinion. Oh no, it's getting still a sketch. I'm gonna hover them because they might try to force to finish it, but Sparrow might come in. Okay, never mind. That's actually a good thing she didn't win then. You know what? Since I'm on this side, I don't think the Sparrow's gonna expect me just to gank her. Wait, attack left. Oh. At the very least, I'll actually make sure this T1 tower doesn't go away. Oh, never mind. See, Chimera around mid-ish? I'm still looking, by the way. I'm gonna see if I can try to go for the sneaky kill on them. Why is this okay, by the way, that I'm full tanking a Sparrow that's supposed to be really strong right now, but still doing a lot of damage? That's not okay. I'm doing a lot of damage, but I can still tank Sparrow. I guess her items are not really good right now. She's not building that build actually quite well. She needs to get Stormbreaker. I think she has Stormbreaker instead of Breach, then do the zoning off. Let's see. The 7 ultimate does. I kind of want to back real quick. Let's just retreat from that. Oh. I don't know if I can do much. Yeah, it's... Let's see if I can pull people off. So they stop chasing the jungle a little bit, and now I'm gonna wipe them around and see if we can still assist, just worst comes to worst.
An enemy inhibitor is under siege.
Okay, I got kind of cut off right there. At least it's 1 for 1, but me dying is not the most optimal thing still. I was trying to see if I can limit test, get the sneaky kill, but I got cut off by like the whole team. They actually came back a lot faster than I thought they did, so my bad. So let's go with augmentation next. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think what I want. Do we want augmentation, more damage, and more survivability at this point? I kind of want to just do Wayman again, but I'm still thinking. You know what? Maybe we can do Salvation. Just a very static item right there. See what Ghost is building. It's actually gonna be sort of hard to kill the Grux because he's building the same kind of build I am, but Grux is better at doing it than me. But I'm still down to slap him around. Maybe we can bait this. He has doing way more damage than me. Oh. There we go. That works. See, like, even though I'm super ahead, Grux still does Grux things, so it can be really hard to deal with him. As Sailors, or just anyone in general, right? So, best thing I can do is play well my team at this point. So, I want to definitely try to do Feint Twos. So, Gadget can push, but I'll definitely on the back too, so I can be at the Feint Twos here in the sec. I should be focusing the Sparrow, but also Mortgage, even though she's behind, she's still doing a lot of damage, so Sparrow / Mortgage is what I'm focused, but it goes phase 2, so she doesn't pull people to safety easily. I'm actually just gonna run at her. Sparrow's gonna come around, we're not gonna let her help that. So now we walk back around. Trying to like zone them off a little bit. Dash away. Oh, everyone's by me. Kill and come here, please. Oh, finish off the people. Oh, Grux, Feather's not there for some reason. Should be killed. No, my Drongo's not. They're not lane shot. Like that spell won that 1v2 somehow. That spell should have died right there, but somehow not able to finish her off, unfortunately. So that's a Feint Twos. I mean, maybe my bad going in like that, but I think no one should really stand by me. I think we died because the Bellica and some other people will group up right next to me, which you don't want to when there's a lot of CCs gonna be thrown at my way. They haven't started Feint Twos yet. They still take it fast, so maybe we can finish off people since I know they're low. I'll look. I'm looking at Mortgage mid, by the way. See if we can catch her doing a lazy back. Don't think we win anymore, so back off. I don't know where everyone's at, so we don't have to take a fight when we don't need to. And Grux is just running down right lane. Okay, trades. Looks like he just backed off. Maybe I should actually consider bringing Overload, because I think that gives me more physical power to boots. I think I would just... Maybe that'll be my last item in this build, just get Overload to convert all this HP. I have 14 bonus physical power. Looks like my team is trying to fight. Yeah, on my way. I don't... Base just use a pull. That's good info to have. I need this mana buff and then I'll look to try to come in. Can we force this maybe? Don't have ultimate. Wait, go in. Just focus phase. Do you see how easy it was to just kill the spell when she doesn't peel from like the base right there? Can't do climb. He should be fine. Like I said, I get caught by Glux and something's going to miss. Oh dang. I didn't realize we'd find that hard. I'm not sure why we fight that. There was no reason, because we could push for an inhibitor. That's why I just really want to just keep pushing, but my team fought that when there was no need. At the very least, we stacked all the deaths, but a little awkward. But we try to make do what we can. 24 bonus physical power. I'd like to see those numbers keep going up and up. So let's get this, and might as well finish off this Overlord since we're going pure HP. Might as well probably could put that bonus physical power. Yeah, Grux is scaling up now, so now I can't personally beat him just because Grux just dash strikes anyone late game. Maybe I was a different champion, maybe so, but it's just not safe to try to fight Grux from E1 when his kid is way better for that than Sailors. This is what I mean by Grux will eventually just steamroll the Sailors just because he has a kid that counters Sailors over time. But my focus is not to try to counter my off lane in late game. My focus is just to try to get kills on the ADC and mid lane and support. If that's the big part. They actually snuck that in. That sucks. My team was not in a good position to do it. I kind of feel maybe they're doing it, but it's just the fact that we weren't in a good spot to do that. Okay. I know he really wants to get this wave set in. Oh, he went around. That sucks. He still dies. I just need to gain range. Focus just coming in. Bear's coming up behind. Oh, please don't tell me Marcus didn't die from that. Uh-oh. What's going on with it? I'm not sure what happened right there. Like, actually, like, I don't know how that Mogish lived right there, because I'm pretty sure there were multiple people on her, and somehow Mogish escaped. Oh, well, she died, but we took way too long when I don't think there was a reason to. Yeah, I mean, maybe I overshaded a little bit, but that fight was just so awkward. I don't know what happened right there. Kinda sucked that he had blink, so he got my cage. That was the worst part about it. Yeah, Sparrow got too big somehow. We definitely wasn't good trying her down. It's just somehow she was able to just keep picking up kills left and right. Because she scaled up. Like, look at all that iron she building. She actually shredded through me, which makes sense. Because Sky Spittle and something like the Marshal actually just kills me really fast. But I'm not too hung up on it. Because that was just a very good kind of performance by JoeYoursTruly in that early game anyways. Just kind of like, we did what we can do in off lane, but not able to come together as a team towards the end. And I mean, look at the damage, we still did most damage on our team. And pretty much, yeah, it's just Sparrow diff on the enemy team. And the fact that we actually did the same amount of damage as Mogish just shows just how strong this build is, because if you want to play a champion that can rack up the most easy damage, play Mogish or Faye. That's what you need to do. Just the fact that we're supposed to be a bruiser, not supposed to do as much damage, but we matched that, really shows how like potent this build is. Because once we get on top of someone, we actually do a lot of damage. Like, if we actually get on top of the spell 1v1, we just win outright. It's the only issue is when it comes to team fights where you have a phase and everyone's just peeling for her, right? So that's when you have to rely on your team more to try to like find the angle to collapse on her and finish it off. It's just all the team fights will always scatter around. I'm not sure what's going on in that game. Just one of those unlucky games where we seem to always be apart when we shouldn't. But yeah, look at the damage taken. Like, that's what I mean. Like, we are taking so much damage, but we still do most damage on, like why am I taking more damage than the Servar, who's supposed to be more tankier than I am? Maybe it's barely more AP items, but still, this is disgusting. Oh yeah, Ceres doesn't feel like he was nerfed that much. He still feels Ceres do Ceres things to it, as I guess I'm trying to say. And definitely, I think this Bonestar Sky spell is probably the best way to go about it on him. And Citadel is actually not that bad, I think, too. Probably is a good alternative choice besides going Basilisk. Alright, I'm gonna go take a quick break. I'll be right back, guys. So let me just... I am back. Sorry, I took a quick look at Pinso's stream. I sometimes like to do that between breaks, and I saw that apparently when Pinso loaned to a game, there's only 4 heroes. So like you normally just see 5 hero approaches, 5 on the left side, 5 on the right side. In his game, there was 5 hero portraits for his allied team, but on his enemy team, there's only 4 hero portraits. Which is wild because if someone's a DC, the hero portrait would still be there, but they get the disconnect icon. So that's just really weird because something went wrong in that matchmaking right there. So I was kind of talking to Pinso. Sounded like, wait, why you had to game? Wait, that's weird. Why you have it? And Pinso just finished the game, but he had the 10-minute like ban, which I don't. He finished the game and he played. I just saw he was playing the game, but why he had the suspension? What the heck? Oh, so yeah. So the reason why I'm so interested in this is because technically, as a QA tester, I need to keep track of these bugs running amok. So when I see this bug happening on screen on Pinso, I need to like ask him a little bit and be like, send me logs please, so I can take a look at it myself tomorrow, because that is weird. Like literally, like he played the whole game, like he had 4 builds, and then he got a 10-minute ban suspension because he AFK, which is, I don't know what's going on right there. That's weird. Oh no, did he close the stream by accident? Uh-oh. Sorry, I'll catch up a little bit on the talk, but what's up, Aho? How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Sinks is gonna be interesting what they do with her because she had a really weird kit that I don't think works well with Predecessor, so she's probably one of those heroes like Wukong that probably has to have a lot bigger overhaul in the kit, I imagine. It'll be very interesting what they do with her. Like, can you, because Sinks was a mid laner slash off laner. Like she's a really weird character. I don't think she really fit in anywhere just because she just has that clunky kit. So so she can be one of those characters that can really go in any direction you want, depending on what you do. Like she could literally just be a magical ADC, right? They could go that direction with her, depending on how much they rework it. Or she could be a dedicated mid laner, or she's like a range tank that goes jungle. Like I don't know. Like her kit is something that's gonna change a lot. So that means that probably her attendant role is gonna change a lot too. So she's gonna probably be one of those wild cards in terms of like what kit she gets and what role she's gonna be slotted in for. Yeah, I mean, so that's the interesting thing too, is a whole Paragon thing where they did like the 2v1 lane, and some of the solo lanes they built around is meant to function against a 1v2, if that makes sense. So that's probably why we haven't got people like Wukong, Terra, Zinx, other offlanes, because I think all of them are like after the fact that it shifted to 1v2, and so they still have a more problematic kit that's not really well suited for 1v1 because the original kit was meant for 1v2ing, if that makes sense. So just gotta keep an eye on that. So yeah, I'm just gonna oh shoot. Yeah, so for context, you can go Pinsel's chat, but essentially he got the bug where they got stuck on the loading screen indefinitely, but the game itself still was created, and there's still heal towers being destroyed, there's still heal heroes being like killed left and right, or minions destroyed, right? So they were able to load into the game eventually, but because they were technically AFK the first 10 minutes, they got the AFK penalty, and this got a really weird game. What the? Okay, so if you go to JPie stream right now, apparently JPie has the same bug right now. That's so weird. Because we've been sort of tracking this, so like this bug's always been kind of known for a bit, but it's weird because this bug for some reason only happens. This bug only happened when what do you call it? It only happened when it was like super late at night. Like imagine midnight, 2 AM in the morning. That's the only time we know. Yeah, it's just something I probably have to like sync up with my team later. That's just wild. So because Pencil got it, JPie stuck in it right now. I'm curious to see if we ourselves would get that, so I can actually get my own logs for this. But either way, this may be my last game. It's getting late, so I apologize my streams are a little bit shorter, but since I'm starting my lanes later in the day, I can't do my streams as long as I like, because it's kind of getting close to dinner time already. It's my thing. So I'm just going to check my messages real quick. Yeah, JPie is streaming on Twitch, so you have to go find him on Twitch. Um. I don't know, so let's go talk to J-Pie and get him to send logs too.
Give me wings to fly. We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky.
With this game. Decent. Let's go mid lane. Yeah, so for mid lane, so my intentions is to go Deca support, Deca mid lane. Yes, I was looking at a bunch of streams, so I haven't been paying attention to these yet, but I'm trying to like catch up right now. Yeah, I mean, so we definitely have to like take a look, cause it's kind of like not really a good thing to see if that bug is starting to impact a lot of people now, because it was a really rare bug, but now it's starting to impact more people, which is not a good thing. So you kind of want to try to get that out of the system if fast you can. No, I did not plant in virus MS, dude. My goodness, Tony, why are you spreading fake news? But yeah, well, I don't know who else streams on YouTube. Because I think everyone streams on Kick or Twitch. I'm like probably the one of the few people that streams on YouTube, just because probably I'm a little bit too lazy to go on other platforms, but also it's just like I don't stream enough to justify me to go stream on like the whole other platforms, if that makes sense. But yeah, what's up, Indo? How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. So so there should be the mid lane to pick right here in just a sec. Belica is spicy. So our team is sort of squishy, so we have to, when we do this team fights, we have to like play very cautiously, because if we get caught out in CC, then we don't win team fights. We have to play the range advantage a bit. Alright, so get the Belica mid. It'd be interesting. I know Belica is very dominant mid laner, but I'm not sure how this is gonna go against the Deca, just because she has all that CC like the Belica. And the big difference is, I think I'm really safe against Belica. It's very easy for me to stay out of Q range, is what I'm thinking is matchup at the very least. Okay, this is starting to scare me a little bit, because this is a long loading screen. Hello? This is a little bit weird. They actually got that loading screen bug that I think I said I was gonna maybe get if I try Q right now. Oh, okay. I think this is it. Maybe? Okay, I guess we just wait out a little bit. Yeah, I mean, so like, Wally, so the thing about like the whole community for Pred is like, I think there's a solid YouTube community for like Predecessor. It's just like, I think most of the time it's kind of, how do I say it? I think YouTube is a little awkward state, because in terms of like the bigger numbers of views, it's just me and Pinsel. It used to be Crashy as well, but then he just sort of left the game. But what do you call?
Minions are spawning.
Okay. Seems like I finally got the bug myself right now. So Yeah, seems like I somehow got the bug too, so this is probably one of those ones where I have to... Let's see. I'll let this play in the background, but I might wing up someone here in a sec, so I'll probably mute my mic and cam, and you guys will just see me just kind of right here for a sec, so I'll just be right back, guys. Okay, that's weird. Wait, what the... Okay, I saw my screen lit up for a second, I'm like, wait, can I actually get in? And now it's like... What the heck? You had it yesterday, Jesse, so... Can you tell me what time of day you got yesterday? Wait a sec. Okay, so... I didn't got the indefinite loading screen bug. But... What I got instead was the game was just never created for some reason. Okay. I'm just gonna confirm real quick to see if anything was actually created. What the heck? I think I got banned, but I may have to call it because something is going on with the matchmaking. Like, it seems like I won't be able to do another game at the moment. Because, like, if I go back to JPie's stream, I think it's still stuck in it. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, he's still stuck in it. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty not okay, this bug, so I'm actually gonna call it early just because, not only because I don't think I can play the whole like what do you call mode games, but also I kind of want to go sync up with some of my team members in a sec. So before I leave, I'll just kind of catch up on conversation right here if there's anything else going on. It doesn't save a replays. I don't think the game ever occurred was the thing. Wait. This is the game. Hold on, guys. We are doing some investigation right here. Hold on. This is the same exact thing that Pencil said, is that there was a blank keyword card name and they had no name at all. So Pencil got that same thing and I have the same thing too. I was recording the whole time. I thought I saw a Grux name. Let me just confirm real quick. I'm trying to like go back in my recording and see if we... So my Grux name was... I won't say it because I'm not sure like there's a privacy breach, but I have the name, and of course you guys can probably just like go rewind back and probably see it on screen. Very curious about this one. Sorry, I'm trying to do my own detective work, just trying to get better context what's going on. I should probably also look at Pencil's bar to see like what's the name of that guy as well. But I mean, I'm looking through this guy's account and it looks like he played through all the games normally. I don't know. Let's actually watch the replay. I'm actually very curious what we actually get from this. So I don't know how widespread it is, but it doesn't hurt to give it a shot, because if you dodge a game or like AFK one game, the penalties are like only 1 minute. So unless you dodge like 5 games and the next time you dodge it's like a 1 hour penalty, probably shouldn't play. But if you're a good old Predecessor player in this community, you probably don't have to worry about the dodge. You can play the game, and if you want to cross the bar, that sucks, but you don't get a huge penalty, right? Can you show us JoeYoursTruly? I can in a sec. I'll just show it just a second, just to kind of give context. Right here. So let's see. Yeah, so you see right here, he's still stuck. So you see 3, 4 of them right there. So he's literally just stuck in here. So that's what I mean. Like, the only difference is we didn't got stuck in the loading screen indefinitely. We got through it, but the game was cancelled or something weird, right? And so the replay is not loading either, but it was created. It's just, yeah, this is weird. It's only weird because this is one of those bugs that's like super rare, but for some reason everyone's getting it right now, so it's kind of something we have to like look into. So yeah, sorry, kind of sucks. This is kind of like not the kind of end note I want to end on, but it seems like not gonna get into any more games at the moment, and like I said, I want to go sync up with my team on this issue. So I really appreciate you guys stopping by. We got a really solid 2 gamer, 100%, so pretty happy with those 2 games, and I really enjoy you guys coming in and chatting with JoeYoursTruly, of course. I'll try to see if I can do at least weekly streams at the very least. Just getting that routine of just doing it 1 stream per week, so it's not like every 2 weeks, it'll be just every 1 week. I'm not sure about next week, only because it's gonna be like the very end of the season. There might not be nothing super exciting to play through. It'd be kind of, I'll think on it. Like after the season 3 starts, then I'll probably do once a week, but next week it's gonna be like probably the, I guess you could say the slowest part of the season, only because that's the last week. So we'll kind of play by ear, and of course, if you guys are on my Discord and got the bot emote, you can like be notified when they go live. So you'll be able to get notified outside YouTube and all that. But anyways, really appreciate the support. Really appreciate it of you guys stopping by and giving me all the support. But other than that, you guys have a